UK native Jessie J got her first taste of success penning hits for artists like Chris Brown and Miley Cyrus before landing a record deal of her own. She's gained fame and fans stateside and is set to release Who You Are, her debut album featuring the singles Do It Like a Dude and Price Tag.
We just wanna make the world dance, forget about the price tag.
When I was 17, I was pretty confident. I was kind of well behaved, but I had this edge of me that was very like, I want to do what I want to do. I was at the Brit School, which is a performing arts school, and I was in the musical theatre strand. And I used to draw music notes on my face. I wanted people to know I was a musician at heart.
Jessie was a trendsetter. I saw reactions like, that's really cool.
And people always used to say to me, is that real? And I'd be like, oh no. But then I kind of thought maybe I should get one. I'm lucky I didn't. Imagine a music note on my face. That would be horrific. When I was 17, I was shopping with my sister in Oxford Street, and I got stopped by this lady, and she said, do you want to be a hair model? And I kind of wanted to do something with my hair, but hadn't really decided, so she took me into Vidal Sassoon, and she was like, we're going to cut it, and asymmetrical, and there's a bit of this, and a fringe, and da-da-da, and I was like, okay. Just thinking, okay, it could be quite cool. I came out looking like something from Star Trek. The funniest thing I remember is waking up the next day and trying to do it myself. And it kind of looked more like a mushroom instead of a good haircut.
She wasn't sure if it suited her. I wasn't too sure either.
And going to school was never the same again. I was the girl with the crazy hair.
A decade later, Jessie J was digging a chart-topping collaboration.
When I was 17, my favourite song was Gold Digger by Kanye West and Jamie Foxx.
I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
Every time it played, I tried to, in my own way, be one of the girls in the video. I was never curvy enough, but I used to try and dream of being kind of one of those girls, and me and my girlfriends would just kind of put it up really loud and dance to it. When I was 17, I needed to pay for my singing lessons. So I worked in Hamleys, which is like a famous toy store in London. You would get these crazy kids that would just throw tantrums because they'd literally had like 18 gobstoppers. They're like, I just want a pencil, I just want something. I did nail jazz. And so I used to basically draw snowmen, Christmas trees, smiley faces, and I used to lose my voice all the time because I'd be like, hello, would you like a nail jazz demonstration?
Kids would come up and, I want to try. She'd do like loads a day.
I was hardcore. I actually gave myself a thumb injury. I had like a specific muscle that I had basically ripped because I did so many nails like every day.
That was probably a sign telling her to slow down.
But the positives of that job was that I now can draw a snowman and a Christmas tree on anyone's nails. I was put on this diet, like a drinks diet.
Jess has always had kind of a sweet tooth. She loves her sugary stuff and snacks.
Basically, what had happened, as I was eating so much sugar, my diet was so bad, where I was snacking in studios and stuff, that all the nutrients in my food wasn't being absorbed. So I had all these drinks to take every day, and I was only allowed raw food to kind of flush your system out. And within 4 days, it was bad. I was on my way to a gig with my dad, and I said to my dad, I'm gonna poo myself. So we had to run to my mum and dad's friend's house and use their toilet, and I won't even tell you what happened. It was really bad, and I nearly myself. It was the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me, because I was 17. It's not like I was 4. I was an adult.